Welcome back after a rather long hiatus to episode 4 of the Fibernet Gaming Weekly, your one-stop solution to all things gaming and esports in one convenient video. My name is Captain Arya, and as always, I will be your guide. Now let's kick things off with some of the biggest gaming news from around the globe. Number one, of course, grabbing all the headlines is Epic Games unveiling the Unreal Engine 5, a big step in moving towards film quality visuals and effects in video games. The reveal featured a playable tech demo running live on the PlayStation 5. Now, apart from being stunning, it certainly did raise the bar for what players can expect from the PS5 come November, which is the rumored launch window, if nothing else. The focus of the showcase was two main new technologies that will enable developers and artists to leverage the new engine, Nanite and Lumen. Nanite allows game artists to seamlessly port assets from various different softwares without having to rework them for the game engine, allowing for real-time scaling and a lot more detail than ever before. Lumen is a brand new global illumination technology that will allow artists and designers to create more detailed scenes with dynamic lighting. Now, what does that mean? Think of changing sun angles, think of light shafts coming in from a crack in the roof, think of flashlights in the dark. So a lot of changing light angles constantly that is going to be a big focus with this new engine. Now, overall, this was extremely impressive stuff, especially the fact that it was running on a console and it's sure to have even next-gen GPUs shivering in their cabinets. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This was still a tech demo, and at the best, tech demos do represent what the engine is capable of to its fullest, but we're not going to see anything near this at least until a few months, maybe years, into the new generation of games adopting the technologies. Moving on, in light of the lack of expos and events, publishers are on the lookout for various ways to reveal their games and get back on track in terms of marketing and launch windows. While Xbox had a bit of a misstep with their gameplay reveals sometime last week, we do have a lot to look forward to. Jeff Keighley, the man behind the Game Awards and Gamescom opening night light, has thrown together Summer Game Fest, an online celebration of all things gaming, which is going to feature some of the biggest gameplay reveals and, of course, new showcases from all the publishers. So you can expect a lot of AAA action with Ubisoft Forward, EA Play Live, and a special Cyberpunk reveal for which we have absolutely no idea what we're in store for. In a throwback to the good old days, gamers seem to be getting bombarded with remakes and remasters of some of the biggest franchises over the last decade. The latest to join the list is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which is getting a combo launch with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 coming fully remastered for PC and consoles. The Mafia trilogy is also set for a remaster, with Mafia Definitive Edition leaking ahead of its reveal and potentially an August launch window, so that's not even too far. So great stuff here for gamers who actually enjoyed the franchise or for those who actually never got a chance to play it when it came out. Another rumor that has surfaced recently is a remaster of the original Mass Effect games. While there is no official word on this, I truly am excited to once again jump into the shoes of Commander Shepard. My name is Captain Arya, and this is my favorite news on the Citadel. This week on Game Plan, we've got some great games for you, but not necessarily new. So why don't you take notes? This is what's coming your way. Apex Legends is back in the headlines with Season 5 just launching. The latest update takes us back to Kings Canyon, where we are in for some major map changes, locations being added, locations being removed, some tweaks to weapon drops, weapons like the Mastiff becoming normal drop weapons, and the Peacekeeper moving to special supply drops, and of course a rework to how Mirage's abilities work in the game. The biggest news, however, is the addition of the latest character, Loba, a brand new Master Thief being added to the game. You might remember her from the Revenant reveal a while ago. Loba's abilities include being able to throw her bracelet and teleport across buildings, over obstacles, and behind enemies to flank them, but her ultimate is what has everybody talking. Being a master thief, her ultimate opens up the black market of sorts, allowing you and your teammates to loot anything from nearby loot boxes, but you are limited to only 2 items. Still a very cool ability to have. The biggest game you should keep your eye out on PC this week is arguably one of the highest grossing games of all time. I'm of course talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 is absolutely free on the Epic Game Store for you to keep till the 21st of May. So if you have two-factor authentication available, go get one of the must-haves from the current generation of video games and arguably one of the best GTAs out there. Enjoy that thriller Hollywood blockbuster style solo mode that GTA 5 has to offer. Jump into GTA Online, run some heists with your friend, or why don't you jump onto the trend that is GTA 5 roleplay. All of it completely free for you on the Epic Game Store. Great news for Halo fans on PC, the Masterchief Collection is finally getting one more game. The Masterchief Collection brings all the Halo games in chronological orders for PC fans to enjoy in case they missed it out on the consoles. Having started with Halo Reach and Halo Combat Evolved, we are now ready to get into Halo 2 Anniversary. Halo 2 brings an amazing campaign, a great score, and one of the most iconic multiplayer modes for Halo. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out on the original Xbox or the awful Windows that was Windows Vista, this is your chance to get in on some amazing Halo 2 action, and it's been fully remastered for console and now available on PC. Last up is the latest update for World of Warships. Update 0.9.4 brings the new line of Russian heavy cruisers. These are great all-round cruisers with increased armor penetration abilities at the cost of slower reload time. You can unlock these ships by earning special tokens through both daily missions and special objectives in the game. Some more big changes coming in with this update is the addition of submarines. We're going to get a limited time mode giving the player base the first public look at submarines in the game, along with a brand new rank season bringing tons of rewards at the end of this month. Did we miss any games you like? What do you think of our choice? We'd love to hear from you. Feedback is very important, so tell us how you'd like to see the games on Game Plan being discussed and what you're most excited about. Now, these are definitely a lot of games to download and play in one week, and you're probably wondering how you're going to manage. Well, that's why we've got you covered. With the Act Fibernet Gaming Pack, you get extra data every single month and an industry-first speed boost where you can bump up your download speed up to 300 Mbps on launch days and patch days. That's not all, you also get monthly benefits in World of Warships along with some coupons from Act partners. So that's it, folks, for this week's episode of the Act Fibernet Gaming Weekly. We hope you enjoyed it. It's great to be back, and we'd love your feedback on where to take the series from here. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Esports Club on YouTube for daily esports live streams with our WD Black Tea EC League and a lot of other fun content. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for regular updates and gaming news. My name is Captain Ara, and I'll see you next time.